Crotons. The first thing you notice about them would be their striking appearance. They come in a kaleidoscope of colors: green, yellow, red, orange, sometimes even purple and pink. Here at State House, the residence of the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, where President Granger lives, the Crotons help to beautify the environs.
Today we're going to do a walkthrough and examine the Crotons. We're going to have those in focus today. And I must say we have close to 50 varieties of Crotons, between 40 to 50. And we are currently in the process of naming them and cataloging them. Persons will be familiar with the Crotons. There are many varieties, people have different affiliations, and they pretty much can be purchased anywhere. The Crotons at State House have been growing, for most of them, over 2 years. So we have them potted at different locations, and some we recently planted. We're going to identify a few that we've been able to catalog so far, specifically with the names. I mean, we have the common names, but we're going to go for the more reputable names, so to say. This afternoon, we're going to start with Reliance. As you can see, this is a very large Croton. I'm just around 5 feet 5 inches per se, and this Croton is taller than I am, and it's quite striking in beauty. You see elongated leaves, nice splash of yellow. As it matures, these yellow would taper into orange and a kind of red color. But this is one of the more robust growing Crotons we have here. And again, this has been growing for just over 2 years. The other thing to note about Crotons is that they would need bright sunlight to develop their color. If they do not have the bright light, then most of it would appear greenish. And in the light, you can see the variations really coming. And we could pretty much say no two leaves would be the same. We have some larger ones here. These are a few that we don't actually have the names for, but you can see the size, the diversity. This leaf kind of looks like the mango leaf people are familiar with. This leaf shape is the semi-oak leaf shape. This one is actually similar to the Reliance, but I don't have the name for this as yet. This little beauty in particular, this is Eleanor Roosevelt, and this, along with another few varieties, were developed from the same batch of seeds. So this one has mainly green leaves, yellow spots, and it's pretty much just a green and yellow Croton. Again, another robust growing Croton. The stem's going to really be thickening. This also has been growing for over 2 years. Further along, we have a nice display. Again, not all the names for them, but you can see the color variation. And the younger leaves most times are different in color to the older leaves. You see more yellow and green as the leaves come up, and then they mature over time into the full color of the plant. Another one that we have out here, for the rain kind of has us doing it, is ovalifolium. I think this is one person referred to as the mommy leaf Croton. So when this matures, it gets a nice yellow look, sometimes tinges of pink and kind of reds. But this is one that we would call the mommy leaf Croton. This Croton here, that we may refer to it as lime leaf, but this is gold dust. This is one of the older Crotons, gold dust. And from this, we have the final leaf we call punctatum we're going to get to just now. But this one in particular is gold dust, and we refer to this leaf shape as locally as a lime leaf Croton. Next to it is another yellow and green Croton, another robust growing Croton, and this is the yellow Petra. Again, nice green leaves, and some of them could flush full yellow. So this is the Queen Victoria. Again, you can see the leaf shape, color variations. The younger leaves will come out green, and then the color developed over time. So this one is Queen Victoria.
One of the advantages of the Croton plant is that it's festive. The leaves, there's certain species are yellow and green with streaks of red. But you also have the really festive ones. You have the red leaves with green stripes. You have the green leaves with red stripes and orange stripes. It makes a wonderful Christmas present. It's affordable. It's a slow growing plant, so it fits into a little pot. You can keep it on your veranda. You can have it by your window, and then with time, as it gets older, then you can put it outdoors. So it is a wonderful Christmas. It makes a wonderful Christmas present.
Good afternoon. My name is Deslyn Rollins. I'm the administrative assistant here at State House. From 2015 to now, when we first got here in 2015, the landscaping, it was mostly a lot of bamboo, and we had a few flowering plants. I think 1 or 2 hibiscuses we did have. This area that we're currently standing in, it was actually a location that had plants, just a very tiny, not tiny, a small flagpole and cannons. But over the years, we would have removed those. And the large flagpole location, currently we have the Crotons that we have on the 2 sides, which is about 5 years in growth. We would have not only did Crotons on the flank of the flagpole location, but we would have also put Crotons down in the compound. We have on entry to the compound, we have a roundabout. We would have placed 10 Croton plants there. And to the entrance of the building, there we did a segment of Crotons because there was nothing really there. Actually, that area was just bare. It was just pure landscaping. So over the years, we would have at least put into State House 50 Crotons in the interim, and to date we are currently at about 80 to 90 Crotons.
What makes Crotons appealing? I think it's the vivid color and the variation in the leaf formation. Crotons span across over 100 varieties, and everyone is pretty much different. There are quite a lot of similarities in them, but definitely what makes them stand out would be the vivid color and the leaf formations. Crotons are propagated, first of all, mainly by stem cuttings. When it reaches the point of maturity, it does put out a very thin stalk with flowers that do have seeds. And if you're really patient, then you can harvest the seeds and propagate Crotons from seed. But the fastest and easiest way to do it would be to take a stem cutting, root it, and there you have a new plant. Another way to propagate it too is through air layering, which has also been successful, and that allows for the merging and the joining of various types of varieties, thereby really to create a new plant or to create a more interesting plant. So you have one variety that can give you 2 or 3 different types of leaf variations, and these are things that we've done really just for the fun of it.